Hi everyone, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is Stitching with My Littlie Flosstube number 16. And today is Thursday, the 21st of December. So, if you're new here, welcome.
We're not always dressed like this.
No, we're not. I'm quite liking the look though, really. Anyway, if you're new, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, although from time to time you might see a few other crafts, but not very often. It's mainly cross stitch. And for our returning viewers or friends, thank you for coming back and spending some time with us, especially as you know how mad we are.
Yeah.
So today we have got only a little bit of progress to show you, because it's only been a week since we graced you with our presents.
Very positive.
Here you go. So we've only got a little bit. However, we have got some previous Christmas finishes to show you. So get your stitching, get a drink or snacks or whatever, and let's
enjoy.
Get going. Okay, so FFOs, we have none. None this week.
Oh, you got
Jingle,
a
jingle, jingle. None. FOs, so finished objects. I have one, but it's a new start and finish. So
I don't have
I'll show
any.
you that. Okay. So I'll show you that. So this is from the Christmas Ornaments bundle by lubadaviesatelier on Etsy. And so I got this. She had like a 70% off sale or something. So I got all 4 patterns for about less than £3, I think. So I've done this one, the Merry Christmas one. So I have stitched it using...
We've both got croaky throats.
No, well that is. We've got a frog going on. I've stitched it on 14 count ivory Ada, and I'm using the DMC called for colours, but in
Oh my gosh.
CXC threads. Okay. So, and that is my start and finish. So yeah, we've got the light in here today is quite bad. We've got the main light on, but the weather is really weird. It's like blustery, windy, but then it keeps going dark and coming back light again. So I don't think you're going to get the colours properly of the Ada or anything today, but we'll give it a go. So that's ivory Ada, and it's using the called for. So that's my start and finish. Whether I actually get it FFO'd and put up before Christmas is probably not going to happen, considering I'm still, people, not ready for Christmas. I still have presents to buy, I still have food shopping to do, and I still have presents to wrap. And I don't finish work until tomorrow. So it's probably not going to get FFO'd, but it's a finish. So that is that one. Okay. Next, new starts. You can go because I know you've got a new start.
I actually only started this last night, so there's only like a very small bit. But this is Christmas Square Dance by Heart in Hand.
Which one? Which number's that? Number 2.
And I have done I'm working on a Halloween one with the pumpkins. Pretty sure I showed you. And I'm doing this one, Merry. So I only got the little truck car done with the tree on it. There is backstitch on it on this for like, it's like a bow, so it ties the tree down.
Yeah.
This is stitched on 14 count.
White opalescent.
Yeah.
Ada.
And I'm using all the call for threads. I think you can see the glitter.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Showing up. Come on.
And this like reminds me of my favourite song, Driving Home for Christmas. That's like my favourite Christmas song. So that's my only new start. No, I've got 2 new starts. Forgot about that.
Have you got it or not?
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh. Thought we might have had to do a hold, please. Pause. Okay, I've only got 1 new start, which is this one here. So it's Merry Sweet Squared. You'll have seen this before because Lauren's done this one before as well. And it's by azfamilyzoo. I started it last night. However, the fabric that I've chosen, which is ivory, is not showing up my white stitches. So I'm probably going to back stitch around it because it's annoying me a little bit.
You can like.
Here we go. I'll show you.
I can see them.
So that is where I am. So I'm doing, this is being stitched in what I've got from Stash. It's not, some of it might be called for threads. It's a combination, I think, of called for and stitched for, stitched from Stash. So the border I'm doing in étoile, a silver étoile colour, which is C318. The rest are pretty much for called for, but I've swapped a couple out. But yeah, it's ivory and I can't see the white, and it's annoying me because it just doesn't look like candy cane shapes to me. So, but I'm not going to start it again, so I'm probably just going to back stitch around them. So that's that one, and I put in 248 stitches on that, so that was a complete new start yesterday. And yeah, that's it by azfamilyzoo. Okay, do your next one.
My last new start, if you follow my Instagram you would have already seen this. So this is Nessie Claws by Lola Crow Cross Stitch. So that's what it looks like. You got lots of other ones, haven't you? Like the Yeti.
Yeah, these ones came out. These were from last year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, they're
2021.
they're from 2021 apparently, but we got them last year.
So I decided to do this on 14 count black Ada with pretty much all the colourful threads, I think. That green actually really pops on the black, doesn't it?
It does look good.
But I can't struggle to stitch on black, so I have to have something white underneath it.
Yeah, you put like some paper or something. It is a little bit easier when you've got it in a hoop as well.
Yeah. So that's mine.
It does look good on the black.
Yeah.
That's the thing, quite a lot of things look good on black at Ada, but it's just the...
In the end it will look good. Just
yeah.
It's a bit of a pain. So that's my last new start.
Okay, so that's our new starts then. So, have you got any whips?
One, yeah.
Okay, so we've both got 1 whip each, and then we'll be going on to the previous finishes. So, mine is my House of Christmas, which
we actually encouraged someone to buy it, didn't we?
I have somebody on here has been and bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had it. I wanted to stitch it, so started stitching. So that is it. You've seen it all before many times. It's by Galliana cross stitch, but these are now being sold by Historische Stickmuster. It's being done in 14 count white Ada, and it's using the DMC variegated red, which is that one, so it's a 115. And I put in 559 stitches on this one, and this is where I am now at. So I'll put a picture up as always of when I was the last time you saw it, but I have worked on some more on this top part here, so this bit across here is where my stitches went this time. So I'll now be coming across. So here I've got the second window, which will replicate that, but apart from the fact that it does not have a deer in it, it has a present. So I've got that on this side, and then I'm coming down to match this on the other side, and then I'll be going down the bottom, which is the door in the bottom half. So I've still got a fair way to go. I'm still like
trapping my antlers here.
I'm still not quite, I think I've just or not quite hit 70%, so I've still got quite a bit to go, but love it. Love it, love it, love it. Probably my favourite piece, really, but it is my oldest one as well, so I need to start getting at it. But it's so nice just to, it's an in pattern keeper, so it's dead easy. I just follow it, and it's the same colour, but with a variation on it. So if anybody hasn't been or hasn't got these patterns and hasn't, go on the website, because I think they've got pretty much all of her designs on there, and I think they sell them as patterns on their own, or also they do them as kits with the flosses and things, which is not called for, but I don't know, I'm just using what I want, variegated threads and things. But go and have a look what they've got, because there's some really nice things on there. There's a Christmas castle,
gingerbread something.
Yeah, there was a freebie, but I don't even know if you can get that with it not being her. But there was a freebie gingerbread thing. There's some little streets that she's done.
Bookshelf.
Yeah, bookshelf, a stitching shelf as well. So yeah, go and have a look on I'll link it below if I can. But it's Historisches Stickmuster, I think it's called, a German company.
Okay, so my next one is Christmas Hippo by the Blue Flower. I'm going to show this far back because it's a freebie, and so it looks like. So I finally done with filling in the body. Stitched on 14 count unknown, and
it's like a blue colour. Is it a blue colour or like a minty colour? Looks like a mint.
I'm not sure
green.
on the threads either. I think we just did our own, didn't we?
No, I think most of them. The only one you've changed, I think, which is the same as mine, is the colour for the hat, which you haven't done yet, but the rest of it is the called for, I think.
So I'll be going on to her face soon. Definitely won't be done by Christmas, but definitely next Christmas, obviously. But yeah, really like that actually. So that's
very cute.
Yeah, that's my last whip.
Okay, so we are going to go on to our previous finishes. So most of these are ones that we have done and finished before starting the Flosstube. Some of them you might have seen.
Yeah, some of them.
But most of them have been done and finished before we started doing our Flosstube, which we are coming up to our 1 year. If you remember last time, we had a bit of a discussion between ourselves, and lovely one of our regulars commented to say it's actually the 6th of February, which
So
I have looked
wrong.
and checked. So you were completely wrong.
Never mind.
So we're coming up to our 1 year anniversary, but so this will be anything prior to that mainly. So we have a bit to show you guys, so we'll try and be as quick as we can. We don't want it to be a hugely massive thing.
Really?
But we're being on our best behaviour today.
Yeah.
Okay, go Lauren, you go.
Okay, so it's all going to be crumbling down. My first one, which you've actually seen on the channel when I finish this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show it again for any new people. This is Hello Santa by Primrose Cottage Designs or Stitches.
Stitches.
You're currently working on it, aren't you?
I am currently working on it. Yep.
I'm stitching this on cream 14 count Ada with all the called for threads. We haven't put the back stitch in because I don't really feel like it needs it.
Doesn't
anymore.
need it. No. She was debating that she couldn't see the white on it, but I don't think you do.
That's the back. Not
It's
sure
a
where
bit
it's
late
from.
if you decided you do now.
Not sure where this is from. Abakhan.
Probably.
Some like red glittery snowflake felt, and then 2023 charm with a Santa on it. So that's my first one.
Okay. So, I should have been a bit more.
Oh, and also we stuff all of our pillows with stuffing, don't we? Polyfill is it called? Yeah.
Okay, most of my stuff is down here on the floor, so I'm going to be bending down to get it. Very sorry.
And then there was one.
And I'm back in the room. Okay. So my first one is Santa's Trips by Barbara Anna. Oh, we have no glare. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? So this one I stitched on 14 count Ada, which is in Rustico, and I used all the called for threads, so get it a little bit close. So this one was really popular when it came out. It's really, really cute, and it was really nice to work on as well. Barbara Anna designs it really nice. I've got a tiered Christmas tray or cake, cake.
I've seen it.
Which I haven't started yet, but I might. Not now. I need to get some of my whip count down seriously from this year. But yeah, that's Santa's Trips by Barbara Anna. So there we go, that's my first one. Oh, I've missed some as well.
Oh, over there.
Oh. I'll let Lauren talk to you. I'm going to go and get, there's 2 trays full of pillows that I haven't got.
Yeah,
so
I'll
Lauren's
do my
going to talk
next
to
one.
you and I'll be back.
Okay, so... Well, this feels weird by myself now. Anyways. This is Buddy the Elf by... She's climbing on the floor, by the way. Crawling on the floor. Anyways, this is Buddy the Elf by Pine Needles. Stitched with random threads because I don't think there was any called for. She's now fighting with a error. Gosh, I really wish I could switch the camera around right now. Anyways, this is that, and stitching it on 14 count unknown Ada. What is this called, by the way? This finishes.
It's just a flat ornament.
A flat ornament. So this backing fabric is probably from Abakhan. She's fighting with the error again. This sparkly white snowflake felt, and I haven't put charms on it. And then just this, just climbing on the floor. Oh my god, she just fell over. No. Oh, this is ridiculous. And then this ribbon. You actually fell over yesterday when we were horse riding. You fell right in the mud, didn't you?
Hello, people. I'm back. Okay, I didn't fall over. What Lauren is not telling you is that we have a extension cable across the table bits to plug in the phone. So I had to crawl under it. Otherwise it would have knocked everyone off. And our washing line area was in my way. So
anyways, now out of breath. Whole mission.
Okay.
Anyway, that was my Buddy the Elf.
Okay.
You missed that whole segment.
I didn't because you asked me a question. Okay, I'm back. There we go. We did tell you it wasn't going to be. I could have paused the video, but
No.
That wouldn't have been as much fun then, would it? Right, okay. Again, I'm going down.
It's always me. I'm just left here now.
Keep talking. Hello, I'm back. Okay, so this is what I went to go and get. Well, some of it anyway. So These are my 2001, 2004, 2006 and 2009 Santas by the Prairie Schooler. And the reason why I've got these is because they are the years my kids were born. So I'm going to start off with this one first. So this is a 2001. So this is for my eldest, Ryan. And all of these have been done on 14 count Ada, which is in a beige colour, and it is using the called for threads, which would be DMC ones. So that is the 2001 Santa by Prairie Schooler. And then on the back, some fabric, and then there's a 2021 charm and a little deer charm. And then I just stitched his name and the year on that one. And then the next one I have is my eldest daughter's, which is the 2004. Here we go with the frog in the throat again.
Yeah, this is just a fail. Flosstube.
I'm gonna have to have a drink. I'm really sorry.
Mate, you need to put it up. They can't really see.
I know. Okay. It was going so well again.
It
You just
was.
knew we were going to get from front to back, beginning to end.
Start to finish. Let's just call it that.
Okay. So this is a 2004 Prairie School. So this is for my older daughter Morgan, which you were really jealous of at the time because it was the stitching one with all the
I thought that was
embroidery.
Ethan's.
No, Ethan's is that one.
Oh.
This one's like got the embroidery. So the back
Yeah,
is
'cause
just
she doesn't
finished.
even stitch. I do.
Oh, I've got a little bit of a
Candy cane theme.
a
thread.
doodad, a doodad, a doodad.
Bit of fluff.
Bit of fluff. Okay, so we've got a 2000 and
Oh my gosh, we've got fluff.
I don't know why I've put it. I do know why I've got a 2021.
Because you finished it in 2021. Oh my lord. Even I know. Come on now.
And some scissors, and then again stitch the name and the year on it. 2006 one is for Ethan.
I would have even liked this one, you know, but no, I had to have completely off subject one. Could have been. It would have been good if it was a horse or something. No, it's completely.
I'm really sorry to disappoint. Anyway, so again we have this one is a 2022 charm because that's when I finished that one, and then the Santa sleigh charm. And again, stitch the year and the date, and then this is my good old sweet Lauren's son next.
What would you like? What do you want?
There we go. Hockey or ice hockey or something.
Ice skating, I would call it.
Well, I've got a
Yeah. I don't know.
You can't ice skate anyway. You look like Bambi on ice.
Well, I've never tried, so I don't know. I could be an absolute professional.
Yeah, okay. So that was that. And the same 2022 charm this time. Santa and the stitch name and the year. So that is those ones. I hope it was worth it. I have got something else, but all that trauma it took me to climb under the extension cable, wrestle
over.
with my washing line out and do the same on the way back. I hope it was worth it.
No, you're not putting it back just yet.
Oh no, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not
good.
doing it again. Right, go. It's your go.
Anyways. Thought I had a charm, like, on my blanket then. Anyways. This is Polar Bear Chart. It doesn't have a name, so I'm just calling it that. By Hobbycraft. This actually had, like, a wreath around it. But it was, like, made out of backstitch and French knots. So I did not do that because that's just a lot of faff. What are you laughing at?
That is very technical. That is terming. She didn't want to do it because it was just a lot of fat.
It is. Well, I wouldn't be doing it anyway, but it's a lot of faff. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I need to stop.
This is
saying
Lauren's new word today. Anyways.
This is from Hobbycraft. stitched on blue 14... I've lost my ribbon now. Stitched on 14 count blue Ada. I don't know with
Using everything in the kit.
No, I'm not, because I was just about to get to that, woman. With random threads, because the reason why I didn't use everything in the kit is because the white fabric was fraying everywhere, and the threads, they don't give you enough threads in the kit to finish it. So I thought, no, I'm not doing that. I'm doing my own. Yeah.
I actually think, if I remember, she did the wrong colours.
No, I'm not saying that, because that's just... I'm not talking about that.
She ran out of thread because she used the wrong colours.
No, that was not the case.
Okay.
Stop exposing me. This is a ribbon. I need to stop saying that word. Oh my god, Mum! A ribbon from Donnell or something, I think. That's the back.
Okay.
That white snowflake fabric, felt, with cream felt, and then little sweet charm, and then I think. Well, I actually think you couldn't be bothered to order more 2022 jobs. You just backstitched it on. So
and the irony is, I've got about 40 2023 charms which I'm never going to use.
Yeah, ridiculous. Anyway, that's mine. It's just a random wooden hoop, I think, and just wrapped ribbon around it.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh no, I missed another one.
No, you haven't. Where? Oh no! She can't even reach that though. She's so tiny. She's gonna have to
Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna put a picture in of this because I would have to again climb under here, wrestle with my error, get on a chair, get the thing off there, and then come back again. And I'm sorry. I'm not very prepared.
Missed a lot.
I'm not doing it. So
No,
I'm going to put a picture in here.
Or here.
Or here.
or here.
Of it. So it is the ABC Christmas Tale, it's called. And it is a freebie by DMC. Oh, God. My things are all over the place.
It's just like we're talking about it, but it's not even here.
Yeah, it is here. It's just not here. Yeah, it's been stitched on 14 count 8, which is in ivory, and it's using the called for threads. So it's basically a sampler with deers on it, similar to Lauren's red Christmas sampler, but not
but it's also
similar.
Not similar.
Okay, so there's a picture anyway.
Similar because it's got deers on, but you know.
And it's a sampler.
But not similar. Anyways, we need to stop now.
Go, next one, Lauren. Sorry.
I don't know.
Oh, I've got that one.
Oh, please don't tell me you've missed that.
No, I was going to say, should we show them together? Oh.
Bend down. I don't know if this is called Not a Creature of Stirring.
Yes, it is.
No, but they have different names.
It's called Not a Creature with Stirring. Okay, here we go. We've both got one.
It's not the same.
It's not. So these are Not a Creature with Stirring by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I don't know what she stitched hers on.
Well, let me tell you, 14 count unknown Ada.
Well, it looks the same as mine, and mine is in dark ecru.
Oh, right. Not the called for threads.
No, we stitched from stash.
Yeah, because I changed the mouse.
So mine is pretty much the same colour scheme. It's just that I've done whatever I've got from stash to match it, because I obviously didn't have the called for, whereas Lauren has changed her mouse. Yeah.
I did just say mouse. A grey mouse.
What? I missed something then. Oh, God. Okay, show your backs.
Well, show yours then, because it's basically
No, you show yours
oh,
first.
for goodness sake. This is my back. Abakhan. The white snowflake felt, which you'll be seeing a lot probably. 2022 charm, and then the candy cane to match that. That's mine.
And that is my back. So I ran out of 2021 charms. So I stitched it, which from this angle looks like number 15.
Yeah, I was just... No, you haven't even put... It's just number 15.
No, it's 21. I just didn't put 2021. She's attacking me with reindeer ears.
Maybe it's backwards
Okay.
for us.
I don't know. Okay. And then I've done like a little hanging, which looking at it isn't even in the middle. Oh, God help us. Okay.
Oh, God help us! Help you!
Okay, right. I'm going back down. Is it my go? Because I'm going to get my... I'm just talking down here. I'm ever so sorry.
Yeah.
Right,
No one can hear you.
Yes, they can. You can hear me, can't you?
Well, not when you're bending down, waffling.
Oh, we're waffling again.
Come on now, we're at half an hour.
Okay. I've literally gone all out of my
I've
scheme
lost my
now.
rhythm now.
Okay, I'm going to the Nutcracker. So
Bending down again.
yes, because I have a rhythm going on here. So this is, let's see if I can get no glare again. The Nutcracker by Cloudsfactory. And this one is stitched on 14 count Ada in Rustico using the called for threads. So some of it, the gold in there is like the DMC horrid stuff.
Rissily or whatever it's called. Rissely's not even a word. Rissely's not even a word. Like, brittly. I don't know. Don't know what I'm trying to say. Like,
I don't know what she's trying to say, but the gold is the DMC.
No, like when you touch it, it goes all like rattly. Like,
Krynic.
It's disgusting. No offence.
Well, none taken because I didn't make it. Okay, and this one was stitched in 2021. I'm just going to carry on going. Okay, Lauren, go to the next one.
Okay, this is my next one. You Know Dasher by Helen D. It's very noisy. Yours isn't really rattling. Yours looks like
If I keep moving like this, people are going to get motion sickness.
Yours looks like a cowbell. You know, when they have it like in between their neck.
In between their neck.
Anyways, I'm carrying on because this is ridiculous. It's stitched on tea and coffee, but it's very light. And the white is B5200. Will you stop? And the red, I don't really know, probably 666 to be honest. Red ribbon, don't know where. And jingly bells. Where'd you get this from?
The bells?
Yes!
No idea.
Well, anyways, they're quite
Probably
annoying,
the works or something like that.
Red and white fabric. This same snowflake felt, a reindeer charm, and then 2022. I need to put that away now because it's being really annoying. Very loud.
Okay, right. So my next one, I'll show you. This one is another framed one. So this one is the Lucky Nutcracker by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. It is stitched on 14 count Ada, which is in opalescent blue opalescent, and it's the called for colours apart from in the tray, because if you look closer in the tray, I've changed the lights to, I think they were the Madeira sparkly ones, which were even worse to work with, to be honest.
You didn't glow in the dark.
No, that's the white. Oh yeah, the lights.
The white is the light.
Start again. Okay, so the baubles I did in Madeira metallic threads. The lights, again, as I've explained to you many times before, with this flaming glow in the dark thread, for some weird, bizarre reason, It does not work on certain things for me, and I do it no differently to I do on other projects. And yeah, she's completely out of the picture, because if you could see what she was doing behind here to me, this is all about me.
Ooh, I'm looking at my antlers.
So yeah, the lights are done in DMC glow in the dark, but they do not glow in the dark, and that's the only thing. The rest of it is done in called for, and she's back. There we go. And that one was stitched in 2021 as well. I think it was a stitch along at the time by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. So, but it's now on. You can purchase it on her website. No. Okay. Over to you.
Right, I'm not getting any interruptions. Okay. This is Sausage Dog Ho 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 by Hobbycraft. The next couple ones that I'm going to show you are actually from Hobbycraft. And it's stitched with everything in the kit, including the fabric. The back is from Abakhan, brown felt, and then Sausage Dog and 2022 when I finished it. Gosh, that was quick, wasn't it?
It was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going back again. Not all professional.
No.
If you come to this channel for professional,
Well, I think you need to click off then.
you've come to the wrong channel. Okay, right.
Especially as we look like this, come on.
I think this is an improvement.
Wow.
Right.
Covering your face.
I'm back in the room again. Okay, so this one is The Night Before Christmas by the Prairie Schooler. I've also done the ornaments for it, so they're all in the same. So it's 14 count white Ada using the called for threads. This one was stitched as well in 2021. So there is and then the ornaments are the full size one of all of these. So that's that one. The first one I did, which I'm debating about changing because the others aren't like this. So this was the first ornament one that I did. I was doing as a tree hanging, but it hasn't worked out very well. I'm not very happy with it, but so I'm not sure if I'm changing it yet, but it's like that. And then there's the backing, which, as you can see, no charms were put on it or anything. So there's that one. Then the others I've done as pillow finishes, so I'm debating about taking that one out and changing it. So this is that one. Again, they're all done on 14 count white Ada.
More fluff.
And then they've got this sort of starry night background with the Christmas tree charm, 2022 charm, and then I've got them in a bowl at the moment, but they can be hung if needed or wanted. So the next one is this one. This is my latest one, the last one that I finished. And the same thing, same fabric. This one's just got a 2023 charm and a moon and the same hanging. And then this one was done in 2022 as well. Again, same backing. Ran out of charms. And that's the Christmas one. So yeah, so at the minute I'm still debating. I'm not going to restitch it. I'm hoping that if I do change my mind, I can take this apart fairly easily and make it into a pillow, but I haven't. Now that the others are all pillow finishes. I've got hairs and fluff everywhere on this.
And they sit on a little display, like a
yeah, they're in
coffee
like
table.
a little. They're in this little basket which I got from Primark, which was about £2 or something. Little, and yeah, they sit. All of it sits on like a little.
I need a sneeze.
It's not a bedside cabinet. It's a
Coffee table.
It's not a coffee table. It's a small table, not
again.
bedside table.
No.
It's basically they're sitting together
sitting
in
table.
it. Come on. Okay, move along.
Anyway, I need to find my thing now. Oh my god.
Just keep going.
If
you hear a thud, I fell on the floor. Okay,
this is
go.
dog and cat.
There's nothing to see here.
You just said if you hear a thud, I fell off my floor.
I have fell on the floor. I said.
This is Dog and Cat by Hobbycraft. It doesn't actually have a proper name. I started this last year on Boxing Day. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, and actually, to be fair, if you think how far... I'm being nice to you now for a change. If you think how far you've come since last Boxing Day, because she started this one off and got in a right strop of it because it wasn't working properly and put it down and everything else. If you think how far you've come in the last year... Aww. So proud of you.
I'm surprised you start crying.
No, not yet.
Anyway, this is mine. Will you stop wheezing?
Well, I can't help that. Huh?
14... I'm not even...
This is Ada from the kit. It's 14.
No, it's just everything in the kit, so I don't need to say, like, I swapped out.
Okay, I'm going to have another drink.
I didn't like it, though, because I had issues. I don't know what... It was in the dog's nose, I just didn't really like it. And then this is the back.
It's very backstitch heavy, that one, isn't it?
And French knots. That's the back.
Yeah, and it was a lot of quarter stitches and half stitches and stuff, which is something else you're not massively confident with, isn't it? So the whole
really
thing
like
just put you off.
Hobbycraft, like, charts when I'm stitching, but when they're done, they're cool.
Yeah, it's because a lot of them have got backstitching and they're smalls, but they've got backstitch and stuff in them.
Definitely not for beginners, I would not say.
Well, I suppose it depends which one you get. No, right, I've done that. Okay, go on to these ones now. So this one is a gingerbread man, this one's called. And it was a kit which I got from Abakhan, but it is called the From Simply Make by West Design Products. This one had some other things around it. I'm not sure if it was snowflakes or other decor, but I decided not to do it. So it was stitched with the threads and the kit. I think it came with a hoop as well, I think, which I never finished it in, obviously.
There's also a penguin.
Yeah, I've got the penguin one. So there, they come with hoops. They come with needle, threaders, a needle, the kit, the Ada, and all the fabric as well. So yeah, I didn't do the bit around the outside, and obviously I finished it into a pillow. So this one was done in 2021. Again, I run out of charms, obviously, and then I've got a little gingerbread charm there, and then I finished it. It was just the hanging with the back, button at the back. And like the fabric here is like hot chocolates and gingerbread and stuff. So that's that one. Okay.
My next one is it doesn't have a name, so I'm just calling it Reindeer, and it's by The Works. Stitched on 14 count unknown because I didn't do. It came with white, I think, but I wanted to switch it.
Yeah, this was a card kit, this was.
Yeah.
Because it had a big moon round it, didn't it?
Yeah, I didn't.
You didn't want to do that, and it came with the Ada to do it as make it into a card, which you didn't want to do, so you chose that fabric from my stash, I think it was, and then...
Because I didn't want it... I thought with this fabric, it just looks like the sky anyway, and if I did the moon, then I don't want it to look like he's jumping through the night. Like...
Yeah, no, it does look fine on that one.
So I did it on that, with the kit threads. I'm pretty sure I've run out of brown there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we had to colour match that brown because the Works kits, although they're like £1, so
They're
I
very
mean,
stingy.
realistically, what you should do is buy a couple of the kits, because unless you're going to use your own threads, because we tend to find that all of them that we have had from there
Run
are
out.
quite
Very stingy.
yeah. There's not a huge amount, so I think you ran out and we had to colour match only a few threads on the leg or something
it was
like
down
that.
here, I think, but you can't tell at all.
No.
And then this is the back. It's like small stars, and then that same felt again, which tends to be my favourite. 2022, and then just a reindeer.
Yeah.
Go and run out of room.
Okay. Right, well, I'll show my version of this. Lauren's just shown hers, but it's done pretty much the same. So this is You Know Dasher, and this is by Helen D. She's got a Flosstube channel. It's Helen Daily, but her Flosstube channel is Helen D. And she has lots of free patterns as well that she's done on her. I think she's got a website now. And she's also got some charts that she's selling as well now, I think. So this was one that she did for a magazine, I believe it was. So there we go.
Your fabric looks dark.
My fabric is tea and coffee dyed fabric, 14 cane, and the colours I have used are B5200 and 666 in DMC, so that's quite likely the same as what Lauren used, to be honest. So I've got my bells are on the back. So I've got the twine, if you like, and the bow, and then on the back is where my jingle bells are. And then I've run out of charms again, so I did this in 2021 with the reindeer charm. So that was my take on that one. Okay.
Yep, so this is the one that you're working on now.
Merry Sweet
Squares by azfamilyzoo. You would have seen a lot of azfamilyzoos on this channel.
Yeah, we do a lot of them, don't we?
Yeah, especially the squares. So mine's done on 14 count unknown Ada, but it's like pink, blue, purple, a bit of everything.
You see it from this end, you've got a little bit of a... So you do it from like there, you get to see a little bit of like a pinky tinge to it.
I did it with not all of the threads. So this is like a variegated Christmas colour.
Yeah, that one is DMC 4520. And then you changed out some of the gingerbread colours, I think, if I remember.
Probably.
Some of it is stashed one.
Yeah. And then the back is like hot chocolates and stuff to match with the cup of hot chocolate. Red sparkly snowflake felt, and then just a Christmas tree and a 2023 charm.
Okay, so that's by AZ
You're gonna
Family
finish
Zoo.
yours in a pillow.
I'm not sure. My AZ ones get the ones like that are on stands, aren't they? I've got mine on flat stand.
We've only got 3 left.
Okay, I've done that one. Okay, we'll go on this one. So this one is Do Not Open by Puntini Puntini. This one is on 16 count Ada, which is tea or coffee dyed, and it's the called for DMC. And it came with this present charm in the middle. So do not open till Christmas. Again, it's got the twine. I obviously went through a stage of finishing all these at the same time. So it's got the twine and the little red bow. And then on the back is the button. To be honest, these were probably one of my first set of finishes in 2021 because I didn't really... So I was just trying them out, I think. The backing fabric, 2021 charm. It's not a charm, it's stitched because I ran out again. And a stocking. So that one's by Puntini Puntini. There we go, we're getting down them. We are getting down them.
50 minutes in, yeah.
Okay.
So, my next one doesn't have a name again, but I call it Sally Sprout by The Works.
Again, this one should have been finished as a card.
Yeah, but I didn't. And stitched everything in the kit, but I do remember that one of the green threads I was playing chicken with because they're stingy with the threads.
Yeah, so I said to her, if you remember from what happened with the deer, you need to be really, really like careful with finishing. When you finish your threads off, don't leave big gaps and stuff like a big measurement. So
also, I suppose that you can do this like as a boy. I mean, boys have eyelashes obviously, but you could just like take it off if you wanted to matching boy and change the hat colour or something.
well, you could change it to whatever you wanted to.
Yeah.
Right?
But I love sprouts, so did this. Did it in a hoop. I think looks like it came with it though.
It might have come from a different chart. I'm not sure. It may have come with it. I don't know. I thought it was another card kit, but either way, it was from
It's a hoop, and then you like wrapped it in red ribbon, so it hangs on my little tree, and then green felt with bells, and then 2023. Finished up this year then.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one I've got is a December pillow. So I've done all of these. I showed you in the Halloween finishes that we did. So these are a folk calendar, it's called, by the Tiny Modernist. You can purchase this on their website. However, I got this as a freebie from one of the, I think it was the World of Cross Stitching. Not 100% sure which issue it was, to be honest, but they had all of these in there. So that's where I got mine from. But it's actually called Folk Calendar by Tiny Modernist. And it is on 14 count white Ada with all the called for threads. So this is my December one. You will have seen my October one in the Halloween one. And yeah, they're dead quick, easy ones. I just did these once a month, like a monthly stitch type of thing back in 2021 as well. So there's the back of them. They're all done the same like this with the charms, and then obviously different charms. This one's got a reindeer one. So there's that one. Lauren's just been caught yawning on camera,
as always.
Okay.
Yeah, my next one doesn't have a name, I don't think, so just calling it Snowman by Cloudsfactory. Hang on, all the ribbons twisted. This is a freebie, and it's stitched on unknown fabric, 14 count, with random threads. I had a big issue with the border.
When was this one stitched? 2020? Yeah, the reason you had a big issue with it, this is when you literally not long started stitching. I think this might have actually been her first project from...
On Ada.
Yeah, from stitching with the wool and binker to
look how awful the
14 count
are,
Ada.
by the way. And the black.
So your border didn't meet up. She did miscounted on one, so you got really naggy. Right. So I had to unpick it and finish the border off for her. But yeah, that would have been later in 2020. So that's one of I think that's your first Ada, 14 count Ada stitch.
It's awful. Look at all the stitches.
It's not awful.
It is.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Well, look at all of that white.
Well, white's horrible anyway, as you know.
Yeah, but look at the black as well. The eye. Anyway, no one looks at it that close, do they? No one comes in my room to look at it. The back is like candy cane themed. And then 2020, and obviously I didn't put charm on it because we probably didn't have many. Just a red ribbon with a button on there.
Okay.
I've only got one left.
I've nearly finished one. Okay, so I've got this one next, which is called Bright Merry Christmas. And this one is a freebie by Durenne Jones. It's stitched on 14 count white Ada, and I've just used DMC variegated, so the 4520. That's not what it's called for. It's called for different colours. But that's what I just wanted to choose one. So that's that pattern. And there's the back. And again, it's 2020. So one of the first finishes, fully finishes that I would have done. So there's that one. I'm still jingling.
Do you want to do one more?
Going to do it? Okay, right. I'm going to show you one that I don't... It's frustrating me, to be honest, because I don't know what... So I've got my little sleigh, which I think would have come from the works, which I painted red, and it's just so this pillow just sits in there. But this one I cannot find. It's not going to help anybody who actually wants to stitch this at all, but I thought I had this pattern in my...
I'm sure it's from Durenne Jones.
We've both got a feeling it's Durenne Jones. I can't find it, and I can't find my pattern.
I know that I saw it because the actual thing was dark brown / black.
Oh yeah. Durenne Jones are normally fairly heavy on backstitch, so that's the only thing that's confusing me. But I thought I had this pattern. I've got like folders full of PDF patterns from before I had Pattern Keeper as well. I still print things off and put them in there. And I thought I had it, so I'm really sorry, but I have no idea what this one is or who the designer is now.
If anyone knows, then put in the comments.
But it was a freebie pattern. And it is stitched on white Ada, and I don't know if it's the called for or... So it's not really particularly helpful to you, but I thought I'd just show it to you anyway. I thought I had the pattern, so I've got no idea where or why or who. Sorry. And again, similar to Lauren's candy cane one, it's 2020 charm. So yeah, that was again one of my first mini smalls that I finished, so I don't know, but I'll show you that anyway. You might be able to find it if you Google it, but I didn't have a chance to before we came on, so there we go. Okay. So
my last one is Let It Snow by
Iris Snaps Designs, yeah. Whilst Iris Snaps.
Yeah. Bit of a mouthful. They had two pillows. They had this one and then they had a different one. I don't know what the different one says. She's done this one. So Let It Snow, she's done, you could finish it like this or you could finish it more square. So the let would be at the top of it. She also did another one which was All Is Calm, I think. Again, they're freebies on the chart. So this is stitched on 14 count unknown Ada using variegated threads. And I think this had snowflakes on it, but Lauren didn't want to stitch the snowflakes, so we just stuck some these on with
wooden snowflake things on.
I don't know where they're from. But I quite like this because this just sits in, like, it's like the main thing in my display. It just sits in the middle and then everything surrounds it. Little blue bow. And here's the back. God, look at that. But you can tell that we were really... Even though it's only a couple of years ago, my finishing is definitely... improved.
Well,
Well, the
different. Let's put it this way. I don't know how much it's improved, but
the bow is just a little bit clumped, but it still looks like a bow.
I'm not very good with bows anyway.
You just buy pre-made ones now, don't you? Sometimes.
Some little ones, but you can't always. But yeah, bows are not my thing.
That's the back. Grey and white snowflakes. That same felt, and then bells, and 21. And this was my first post with this one
on your Instagram.
And guess who liked it?
Who liked it?
Janet Jabber.
Did she?
She liked my Instagram post, and I'm pretty sure she follows me. I was very happy.
Were you?
I was.
Very happy. Okay, so this these ones that I'm going to show you now were from the Stitching Book Club. I've done a few different ones from them. So I think it's Sapphire Mountain Handicrafts, but it's the Stitching Book Club, and she does so as it sounds, she chooses a book and then does a chart to go with it, so you can stitch the book, yeah. Stitch the chart as well as reading chapters of the book throughout a certain amount of time. Haven't done one for a while, but this was the first one that I did, which appealed to me because it was the Christmas Carol, and I love the Christmas Carol. But controversially, I know a lot of people love the Muppets Christmas Carol, but mine is the one that was made here in our hometown of Shrewsbury.
Got a bit of fluff just wandering around.
So yeah, it's got to be.
The other day, actually.
Yeah, with George C. Scott in it from Shrewsbury, filmed in my hometown.
We've been through like a little tour as well.
Yeah, last year we did the tour. But so this is what. So this was the main chart, and then there was like 3 little pillows. So it says, "I will honour Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year." I'm trying to read backwards and upside down.
This is what he says when the spirits come and haunt him.
Yeah, so this chart came out. So it's got some French knots, things in it. And then that was the back in. So I did that, 2020 charm. And then these ones were just smalls that came with the pattern. So made them into little hangings. So that one that says Christmas Carol, so they're all the same threads. So they'd be the called for threads. They're all done in DMC 14 count white Ada, because that's pretty much all I used when I first sort of started again. So that's Christmas Carol, finished with the same backing fabric, 2020 charm, and then just a ribbon to hang it. This one, which says God bless us everyone, which is what Tiny Tim says. So again, same fabric, same threads, same backing, charm and hanging. And then this one, which is Bar Humbug. Again, as before, same threads, fabric, backing fabric, etc. So yeah, that one is by the Stitching Book Club. I've done a couple of other ones. I've done a Little Women one. I've done I'm just looking up there because I've got some finishes up there. I've done another one which I haven't finished yet, which I think is the Little Women one. I haven't fully finished yet, but I've got one up there which I can't remember what that is. Maybe Pride and Prejudice. Yeah, that's the Little Women one. She's done a few more, so go and have a look on Stitching Book Club and see what charts she's done there. I think she's just done a new one as well.
You've got a Narnia.
Oh yeah, I'm doing my Chronicles of Narnia piece is one of the Stitching Book Clubs as well. So yeah, go and have a look, go and check that out, see what they've got. And that is all my... Is that yours as well? Okay, so that is all of our previous Christmas finishes, people. So it is quite long. But we wanted to show you, obviously we didn't have much because we only did a Flosstube a week ago, so we didn't have a lot, and a lot's going on in terms of just things.
Another Flosstube now until next
We
year.
won't be back till the new year, and then we'll probably be thinking of doing some sort of whip parade for you all, which is going to be long. It's going to be long whip parade.
Yeah,
we
because
might
you've
do
got
it
about
in
50
Yeah, we might do it in
parts.
I'm not sure, but we will be doing a whip parade. So yeah, that is that. We've got no haul, not bought anything, but I do just want to show some stitchy kindness I got. So I told you the last time I was in a coffee craft fabric Christmas card exchange, which I'd sent some off and received some back. I've received a few more, so I'm just going to show you guys that. So yeah, Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics did it along with, I think it was the idea of Jess from Cross Stitching Smiles. So yeah, just to receive and send Christmas cards. So this one, funnily enough, is from Jess and Ryan, or Rye, Cross Stitching Smiles. So that was that one. Thank you very much for that card. It's lovely. And then I've got this one, which I've got some little. So this one here, just a robin. And that one is from Lindsey. And she also put in, which I love these ones, some little floss tags. Gingerbread ones.
They're cute.
So they're really cute, yeah. Thank you very much, Lindsay. Next one I got, this one is from Celia.
You sent out yours, haven't you?
Yeah, I might have been sent out. So that's really cute. I love that one. And this one is from Zoe. Thank you for that one, Zoe. And I think I've shown these ones. I think the other ones are ones that I've already put up. And then this one, which I got from Lisa. So that was the card, which is an Emma Bridgewater card. I like Emma Bridgewater. Thank you for that. And then she put in a couple of packets of tea.
What flavour are they?
No, they're just normal tea bags.
I thought they were like lemon or something from the packaging.
No. So, thank you very much for them. So yeah, that's what I've received. That's just Stitchy Kindness. We've got no haul because we're being good.
Christmas is around the corner.
Yeah, and not really any life updates, so there's no point in saying much. We're just...
Although you did fall over yesterday in the mud. We have to talk about that, Marcus.
She wasn't even there, so
No.
I don't know what she's laughing about.
No.
We went horse riding yesterday. I'm sorry, anybody that's not interested in this, we'll say goodbye.
I'm sure you'll
now.
laugh. You just heard she fell over.
We hope if you celebrate Christmas, have a fantastic Christmas with you and your family. If it's not a brilliant time for you, or if you don't celebrate it, have a good couple of weeks until we come back and see it. If you want to hear about how and why I fell over yesterday in the mud,
Please stay.
she didn't see it, so she can't tell you because she didn't see it.
No, but I got told from my instructor and you.
Okay, so it was Lauren's horse riding home ed group yesterday, and I went along. We were going on a hack out, so I went along as well and rode. Now Lauren's horses were in the barn already. Mine was not, along with a couple of other kids. And the fields, as you can imagine at this time of year, are mud baths. They are horrendous. I hate winter horse riding for that reason. So even though I had my wellies on, the wellies get stuck in the mud. It's not a little bit of mud, people. It's like this. You literally go, and your legs get stuck. You know, you see that noise I made, like all the way through the flipping mud as it sucks your feet into the mud. So anyway, we were trying to walk through all of this mud, and the next thing, my welly got stuck. And I tried to lift it out, and my foot came out of my welly and then plonked into the mud because I lost my balance because the other one was stuck. So Lauren's instructor, who we've known for years, was like, oh my God, try to help me out. My sock was stuck. So got my foot back in, carried on to the next field, which is where the flaming horses were.
That's the worst
and
part.
It is the worst part, yeah. So we was going across there, and I get to a certain point, I thought I was fine, and no, my welly got stuck again. The same flaming foot, right? But this time, I went over. So I still was upright, like my legs were, because obviously my legs were like stuck like this. So I just went, and my hands went down in the mud along with the horse head collar that I was having. And my hands were full of mud. The head collar was full of mud. And she came over again and she was like, oh my God. And I said, it's a good job Laura wasn't here, because she'd just walk away from me embarrassed and laugh her head off at me. She wouldn't help me at all. She would just laugh at me. So yeah.
The horse head collar was filthy.
Yeah, so you can imagine this horse just looks at me as if like,
what are you doing?
You're not putting that anywhere near me. So unfortunately I had mud dripping off my hands. We had to walk the horses back along the actual path because we went out a different way. And when I got back, she thought it was highly hysterical. So I didn't fall over.
Said it was fun.
I didn't fall over, but...
You did, Mum, you did.
Anybody who has ever done this will know what an absolute nightmare it is. And even she's done it, so I don't know what she's laughing at.
But I never fell over.
I didn't fall over.
You fell over.
I fell with style.
Oh, really?
I was like...
Oh, yeah, that elegant. I bet it was just like, long.
Okay, so that's the highlight of Lauren's last week, that is. Even though she didn't see it and it wasn't caught on camera, luckily, because otherwise she'd probably make me edit it and put it in here, so which I wasn't doing.
Are you falling
slow
motion?
Plop, with my bum in the air, and okay.
Yeah, that'd be funny. I wish I was there.
See Lauren's humour. Horrible she is to me. Okay, what we're remembering, actually, we also went and did a couple of Christmassy fun things. So in our town, and also quite a few places in the UK, I think, they've been doing illuminated tractor runs for charities. So the first one in our town was this year, and they had like 50 tractors from different farmers, young farmers, clubs and stuff like that, and they were all illuminated and lit up, and they drove through the town, so an area around our town, and yeah, it was for charity. So our charities were sepsis, Alzheimer's, and then there was like the young farmers charities and stuff. So you could donate in designated areas or donate online. So we went to look at that, didn't we? We went to watch that. So that was really, really good fun. 50 odd tractors. Some of them were going the wrong way and turned round. Some of them were having cars in their way because it wasn't like a closed event. So they were just driving round with the traffic as normal.
There was 50.
Yeah, there were 50. So
I
yeah.
got a video I have.
Yeah, you got some photos as well.
No, just a video.
I might pop a couple if I can add it in. I'll pop one and show you. And then also we did a drive round, didn't we, the other day? So we did we got
Starbucks.
Yeah, found an area around our town. Some of the Christmas lights people have done, and we did a bit of a plan and
road trip.
Yeah, it was just going to be me and Lauren, but Ethan decided he was going to come as well. So
he fell asleep in the car.
Yeah, that's how excited he was. So yeah, we put our Christmas songs on. We went and got a gingerbread latte from Starbucks, and then we drove round for 2 hours.
I got some pictures as well. So.
Just over 2 hours we drove round our town. So I could have got to my caravan at Borth in 2 hours. but we drove around, we got some pictures, so we'll pop some pictures in out of some of the houses and some of the displays. Some of those again were for charity, some of the bigger ones, some of them are just smaller ones that Harrod. So yeah, we've done that. So yeah, and on the way back I was talking to Lauren, I turned around and Ethan's got his head down like that, and I was like, Ethan, what you doing? Ethan, what you doing? And he was out for the count, he fell asleep. Never does that child do that. So
it must have been so
it must have been really exciting
Mm.
for him. He doesn't really do Christmas music in cars and
I think
stuff
he only
either.
came for the Starbucks, you know.
Probably. He thought he was missing out on something, but we had fun, so we've done that. So yeah, other than the fact that I'm not ready still, and we've done no baking, which isn't upsetting me a little bit because we always do mince pies and shortbread biscuits.
It's okay.
Probably not going to get a chance,
Don't
although we
cry.
might do.
We got the weekend.
But we watch Christmas films together, don't we?
And
So,
Stitch.
watching Christmas films. So what have we been watching? What Christmas films have we been watching?
Elf.
The Grinch we watched. We watched Christmas Carol.
I don't like the Polar Express, so I don't watch that.
You're not a huge Polar Express fan, are you? Know?
Christmas Chronicles I've watched.
You have.
Deck
We
the
always,
Halls.
Deck the Halls. You like Winter Wonderland. We like, which is not a big thing that everybody. But it's got Patrick Swayze in it, and it's
where they run through the shopping.
Yeah, it's not a well-known one, I don't think, but it's called Christmas in Wonderland. Home Alone we always watch on Christmas Eve. That's like
I was
our.
going to put it on the other day. She's like, no.
It's our Christmas Eve film. So we always watch.
Watch that.
We have pizza on Christmas Eve, so we always watch that. But I like, my favourite movie from my era is Santa Claus the movie. But my kids don't. They're not really into that.
I've never watched it.
So
I don't think.
I think you have. I don't think it floated your boat, but I watch it. It's one of my favourite ones, so I like that. I also watched, which I've never seen, White Christmas, so the original with Bing Crosby singing it, like a musical thing. So again, it's not really my kids' type of thing, but thought it was nice. The one thing we haven't watched, which we said we're going to watch, is Miracle on 34th Street. I've never watched that either. So yeah, we've got some. Oh, Jack Frost I like. We also watched. What's that one that we watched? Santa Claus, was it? There's like a trilogy of them. We watched the first one of that.
Where he becomes Santa.
Yeah, so we've been watching some Christmas movies. So yeah, that's all fun.
I probably won't get a lot of stitching done by next time you see us. Well, I definitely won't probably.
Yeah.
Because Christmas, it's very busy.
You might know. It is quite busy for us, but then we have a period of time in between. But then the family are off, my husband's off, and stuff like that. So it just depends. But we'll be back in probably the first week of January. Everybody's going back to work, college, and everything else. I'm not back until the 9th of January at work, so we've got a few days where no one's here, so we might use that. To get back. Well, yeah, maybe. I'm not guaranteeing that, but we will
3 hours
because that's going to take a long.
No, it's not that long.
No. Okay, so we are going to go. It's longer than I anticipated, which means it's going to take longer to upload, but never mind.
Probably won't be Thursday when it, or it will upload like 4 o'clock in the morning. Probably. Which you're not awake at that time. It just uploads by itself.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to go. As I said before, we would like to wish everybody, if you celebrate Christmas, a Merry Christmas. Hope you have a fantastic time. Celebrate however you're celebrating, if it's with your family, friends, by yourself, with your pets, with your kids, however you celebrate it. We hope you, if it's just with your stitching, that's not a bad place to spend Christmas, is it? I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, we hope you have a fantastic time. If you don't celebrate it for whatever reason, we hope you have a good few weeks. And if it's not a great time for you for whatever reason, and I do understand that because there's certain things in our family that has not been fantastic this year. If you've lost somebody or just life has changed, we're thinking of you, but we hope you get some stitching in. Yeah. Try and enjoy a few weeks.
Like and comment.
Yeah. Give us a like. Yeah. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel.
If you like our craziness.
Yeah, this is us. And we want to say a huge thank you to everybody for this year, really. So since we started nearly a year ago, but this year, for all your comments, all your support, making us feel welcome. Yeah. Yeah, it's been lovely. All your comments, your nice things, helping us out, positive comments if we've done something.
Mentioning us.
Yeah, if we've done something on any of our stitching, you always give us good hints and tips and things like that. And yeah, we really appreciate all of you. We're grateful for you coming back to watch us. And yeah, we hope you have a fantastic time. So we're going to go now.
Waffling.
Yeah, getting sentimental. And give you a last jingle. So yeah, we're going to go. We'll see you in 2024. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.